Hey, welcome back to another episode of Tech Al. Now, this is the first game I ever coded. It was in JavaScript using the P5 library, and as you can see, it's really boring. But I was really impressed with myself, so I decided to recreate that game the next game I made, and I called it Coincatcher 2. And for some reason, Coincatcher 2 doesn't work anymore, but I'll promise you it is also very, very boring. So now it's a year later, and I've learned Python, and I'm deciding that I want to make that game again. Call it Coincatcher 3, and hopefully this time it will be actually interesting. And I want to make it so it's really fun to play with friends. So let's get coding. To start, I made a little platformer game just to understand the mechanics and the gravity and all the things along those lines. After that, I got to work actually coding the game. I made a rectangle and coded the movements for it. Then I started working on the actual graphics of the game. Here's an early prototype of that. I was going for a rainbow floor kind of look, but as you can obviously see, it failed. But don't worry, just like my Space Invader video, I changed the graphics really soon after that. I switched out all the rectangles for images I made on Paint, and I also switched out the black square for a picture of one of my friends' faces, just as a placeholder. But in the end, I liked it so much that I decided to keep it in the game. Everything was going fine until one night at around 11 o'clock, I did something to my code that messed it up and made it run a lot slower. And I spent hours trying to fix it, but I couldn't get the code to run any faster. Alright, so it's almost 2 o'clock a.m. and my game just, I don't know, messed up. It's running like a quarter of the speed, maybe half the speed it usually is, and I don't know what to do. It sucks. I'm gonna go to bed now. Hopefully I'll fix it in the morning. Luckily I was able to fix it the next morning, although there were a couple bugs I needed to smooth out, but it was running a lot smoother. With that out of the way, I was able to continue working on the game. So for the next couple days, I added things like an options menu, the ability to pick between a certain amount of characters I put in the game, mechanics like double jump, and the ability to move quicker down, and also a score system, and you were given 3 lives, and if the coin falls into the void, or you do, then you lose a life. And on the last day I just did some touch-ups, as well as making it so you could see your high score, and with that, the game was pretty much done. So let's play it. So this is the main screen. As you can see in the options, there's a multitude of different characters to pick from. My favorite is my friend Trickstar's dog, but Baby VLO is also very cute. But I'll go with the dog. And now it puts you right in the game, and you have to collect the coins without letting them hit the ground. And if they hit the ground, there's a chance that it will create a hole that you can fall through, or more coins can fall through. And every time that happens, you lose a life. After you lose all your lives, you're done. And as well as that, the more score you have, the faster the game will go. So it's really hard to get a score above 60. Also, like I said before, there's the ability to double jump, and the ability to move faster down if you press the down arrow. Oh, and look at that, I just lost a platform. Oh, 60, that's still pretty good. And if I want, I can change characters now and try it again. And my high score will save on the main screen. Wow, so that is definitely my high score. 85 is by far the best I've done so far. I think my old high score was 69, which is pretty nice. But that's about all, so I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, consider subscribing. Maybe next time I'll put your face in one of my games. And also comment down below for more game ideas you want me to do, and maybe I'll look into doing them. I'm considering doing Geometry Dash next time, but if you do have an idea, maybe I'll do that instead. Also, I'm thinking of making a GitHub account and putting my games on there, so if you want to see that, like the video, and I'd say 10 likes and I'll make a GitHub account to post this game on so you can play. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you around.